Hi everyone, welcome to IGCSE Study Room, where you can revise biology topics from the Cambridge IGCSE syllabus. This video summarizes what you need to know about topic 2, that is organization of the organism. First of all, you must understand that a cell is the basic unit of life. Just like how building blocks can be used to make something, a cell is the basic building block of an organism. Let's take a look at the structure of an animal cell first. It is important to be able to identify the part of an animal cell and understand what each part or organelle does. First, this is the nucleus, or also called as the control unit of the cell. Next, the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, and it is where the aerobic respiration takes place. The cell membrane also controls what substances can enter or leave the cell, while the cytoplasm is the jelly-like substance in which all the cell organelles are present. Last, ribosomes are where proteins are made. Next, we will take a look at the plant cell. Parts of the animal cells that were mentioned previously are also present in the plant cell. This is the nucleus, this is the mitochondria, this is the cell membrane, this is the cytoplasm, and these are ribosomes. The additional organelles that a plant cell has are shown in red. This is the cell wall that is made up of cellulose. These are the chloroplast that contains the green pigment known as chlorophyll. This is the vacuole that contains cell sap. Once again, the organelles common to both an animal cell and a plant cell are nucleus, mitochondria, cytoplasm, ribosome, and cell membrane. And we will now look at the functions of these parts of the cell. The nucleus contains genetic material that controls the cell. It stores DNA and coordinates many of the activities that takes place within the cell. Mitochondria is the place where aerobic respiration takes place. The mitochondria provides necessary energy for the cell's survival and functioning. The cytoplasm is a jelly-like substance in which chemical reaction takes place. It supports the organelles of the cell. The ribosomes is the place where protein synthesis takes place. There can be hundreds of proteins that needs to be made for the cell, and it is the ribosome's job to do this. Cell membrane controls what goes in and out of the cell. It is the outer covering of the cell, and it provides protection from its surroundings. Now let's take a look at the function of plant cell structure. The cell wall is made up of cellulose and gives structural strength and support to the plant cell, and it also protects the cell. Chloroplast contains the green pigment, chlorophyll, and is the place where photosynthesis takes place. So it captures light energy from the sun and it converts into food for the plant. Next, the vacuole contains cell sap and is used for the storage. It also helps support the cell shape. Now we'll take a look at the structure of the bacterial cell. As you can see, some of these organelles are similar to those in the animal cell. However, a bacterial cell has a particular DNA and plasmids. A plasmid is a small circular DNA molecule which allows bacteria to swap genetic information between them. An organism is made up of many cells, so how are new cells made? They are produced by the division of existing cells. A single cell divides into two to make two cells, and these two cells then divide to make four cells, and so on. The most basic unit is the cell. Groups of similar cells form tissues. Groups of different tissues make an organ. A group of organs functions together to make an organ system. Cells, tissues, organ and organ systems combine to form a multicellular organism. In addition to the basic cell, an organism has specialized cells which have the specific functions. Ciliated cells have cilia or hair-like structures which allows the movement of mucus in the trachea and bronchi. Cilia sweeps mucus up the passages towards the nose and throat where it can be removed. Root hair cells are present in the roots of the plants and they help in the absorption of minerals and water from the soil. Palisade mesophyll cells are present in the leaves. They contain chloroplasts that help in photosynthesis. Neurons are the nerve cells that help to carry electrical impulses from one place to another. Red blood cells contain hemoglobin which helps transport oxygen throughout the organism. Sperm and egg cells, or also combined known as gametes, are responsible for reproduction of the nuclei of these two cells fuse and leads to the development of an embryo. Next, we'll take a look at the size of specimens. When we look at the detailed images on our books, like an image of a cell for example, we know that they have been magnified or been made bigger so that we can actually see them. In reality, these objects can only be seen under microscope. This is the formula we must know in order to determine by how much an image has been made bigger, or in other words, its magnification. So magnification is equal to the image size divided by its actual size. Actual size and image size must be in millimeters. If it has been given in any other unit, we must convert it to millimeters first and then solve it. This is an example where we can use this formula. An image of a leaf is 30 millimeters in size and its actual thickness is 2 millimeters. What is the magnification of the image? So magnification is equal to the image size divided by its actual size, which is 30 divided by 2, that is 15. Since both image and actual size have been given in millimeters, there is no need to convert it. And magnification has no units. In case a question has been given with the units in micrometers, we should know how to convert it into millimeters. To convert from millimeters to micrometers, we should simply multiply the number by 1000. And to convert from micrometers to millimeters, we should divide the number by 1000. So these are the main things to know from Chapter 2, Organization of the Organisms. Hope you found it useful. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to IGCSE Study Room for more biology revision videos.